Hey everyone, just a short video. I just penned an ebook on a course as a coach that you can take a read on, Riding the Waves of Bitcoin, Dollar Cost Average, and then Pivot Point Trading Guide. So check it out. So welcome to the frontier of finance, a landscape of dynamic and potentially rewarding, as it is often perceived as volatile, the world of Bitcoin. You've likely noticed the journey into Bitcoin investment can feel like charting a course through uncharted waters. The constant barrage of news and sheer speed at which the market shifts can leave even seasoned investors and speculators feeling overwhelmed. Headlines often scream of overnight fortunes and devastating losses, usually fueled by the dangerous attempts to time the market. In my new ebook, Riding the Waves of Bitcoin, we explore the vital difference between time in the market and then trying to purchase or time your purchases of the market in Bitcoin. The foundation of successful journey starts with dollar cost averaging, which is an exercise in consistency and patience. Think of it as systematically planting seeds in fertile ground, nurturing growth over time, rather than trying to predict the perfect moment for a single planting. By investing or speculating a fixed sum at regular intervals, you remove the emotional pressure of making a large, potentially ill-timed investment or speculation. When prices are high, your fixed investment buys fewer Satoshis. When prices are low, you naturally buy more. This simple yet profound mechanism helps to smooth out your average purchases and the price of such, and reduces the risk of buying at the market peak and chasing the breakout and waiting for confirmation. However, DCA, or dollar cost average, provides, it's a simple foundation. It doesn't always tell you when a specific interval might present a more advantageous opportunity. This is where the principle of pivot point trading comes into play in my manuscript and ebook. Pivot points are a technical analysis tool used to identify potential levels of support and resistance, as well as overall market trend of Bitcoin. By calculating the key price levels based on previous high, low, and closes, you gain a framework economically for understanding where buying and selling pressure may intensify. My ebook is designed to bridge the gap between these two powerful strategies, offering you a comprehensive guide to navigating the Bitcoin market with confidence. You will learn how to calculate standard pivot points and comprehend the significance of each S level, support levels, to guide your entries. Whether you're a complete novice or an experienced investor or speculator, enjoy this book. It'll give you the tools to navigate the frontier with strategy and precision. It's time to move beyond the emotional roller coaster of Bitcoin market and embark on a more informed long-term investment speculation journey. Click the link below in the description to pick up your copy of my ebook that you can read for free on Kindle, Riding the Waves of Bitcoin, on Kindle today, and start mastering the waves. Would you, check it out, tell me what you think. So here's my ebook here, and the link will be below. You'll see here, I'll pan this over so you can see the graphic on the title of it here, Riding the Waves of Bitcoin. Now, I'm the author. I've been trading and speculating. So you can see here, you can purchase a book for $2.99, or you can read it for free too on Kindle. So interesting times that we're in here to look at Bitcoin and how to ride the waves of such. And of course, we do a legal disclaimer, not financial advice. Read this real quick. Educational purposes only, etc. So check this out. Look, Riding the Waves of Bitcoin. Now look at a chart here. I don't use charts. I just set my limit GTC orders at the pivot points plus dollar cost average. So here's a chart of Bitcoin. You see up here, pivots up and then dips down here in price. I purchased down here on the pivot point and it rallied back up again. So here it is over here. I just recently purchased the Bitcoin market and you'll see the prices over here. Look at this. It's trading at, I bought in here on the pivot point at around 95,200. Here's the price right here. And now it's pivoting and going back up. Can it go lower? It could, but you'll see, I was a purchaser way over here. I'll pan over and show this to you. I purchased Bitcoin here on the price retracement. It dipped to the pivot point. I purchased here and it rallied up and I sold here. Plus I DCA. So you got to check out my ebook and learn pivot point trading. I've been doing so since 1987. The famous trader and speculator Jesse Livermore said it best. Whenever I had the patience to wait for the pivot point, I always made money in my speculations. So as a coach, I teach this. Again, here's my book, Welcome to the Frontier of Finance, Cryptocurrency. This ebook is amazing. And so I've, shared my, decades worth of trading experience into Bitcoin and how to trade it and speculate it. So dollar cost averaging, look, DCA, you learn how to dollar cost average. I teach you how to do so. Again, it's not financial advice. This is info only, just for education. And I also, teach you also the dollar cost average. It gives a solid foundation for consistent accumulation of Bitcoin, but it doesn't offer specific guidance to when those regular intervals might present more advantageous times to pivot. This pivot point, I teach you how to master it. Amazing. So this book is designed to bridge the gap between the two powerful concepts of dollar cost averaging and the pivot point trading and speculation. So it's a combo or bundle of both. No one teaches this. So my ebook is a must read if you're a trader or speculator. I don't use margin and I don't use stop orders, yet I'm always consistently profitable. Most traders, they wait for confirmation for the MACD or stochastic or RSI or the breakout and they chase it, and I don't do so. I don't use the margin again and no stop orders. I don't protect my capital. So I take the maximum risk I can, and I found this to be very effective. So again, check out the links below. You can read my ebook for free. You'll see over here, read for free. I'll show you that. Check it out. It's a quick read too. And it just teaches you, this is the only course you'll ever need. And this is robust too. You can use this on stocks and stock market index funds, the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, the triple Qs, the Dow Jones Industrial Average. They all behave the same way with this wave pattern. And I teach you how to ride the waves of Bitcoin, how to dollar cost average, plus the pivot points. If you haven't learned pivot point trading, and there's no emotions in it too. It's just set it, forget it. You sit tight and wait for the market to come to you. So with that, everyone, I'm your author, and check this ebook out. You can read it for free. Tell me what you think. Leave comments below. And check out the link to my ebook, Riding the Waves of Bitcoin, a dollar cost averaging pivot point trading guide course. Check it out. Tell me what you think. Have an awesome, great day.